Hello and welcome to another Cars Smart Motorsport video. On this one we're at a daily at Sardinga C and it's Group 4. We're on the bonnet cam, as you can see, race underway, we're in P8. I've done my normal, so you know, a couple of laps, that's all I managed to set. And we're in the Jaguar Group 4. Everybody, bar a few, are using the Subaru WRX, which is supposed to be the best car here. There's a couple of people in Alpha. I think we've got a Lamborghini there, but generally speaking, people are using the Subaru. So, also, you had to use, we just tagged the Hurricane there, but not too bad. Also, you have to use two tyres, you have to use soft and medium. I didn't do any research or anything, so I just started the race on soft, didn't have a strategy, which was a bit foolish. So it was just let's see what we can do. Just use the softs, as you can see we're getting actually overtaken here. Just use the softs for as long as we can, then switch to the mediums. Other people had obviously better strategies, but let's see what happens. So yeah, so we've lost a place. I believe that's a Porsche. There's a car there into the barrier, so that's good news. That's a place for free. As always, as you know, I will try and take it easy. Try and do some clean laps at the beginning here, try not to crash, and see if we can make some places up. I went up the inside here, it was one of those, I mean no harm done, I didn't knock him off, maybe he was a bit eager. So here we are, nearly completed the first lap. Some Hurricanes hit the barrier and so has the Porsche there. There's another two dispatch, so we're currently running in P6, which is quite nice. McGann hits the wall there and we hit the back of him, nothing I can do about that. Unfortunately it means we get a terrible drive onto the straight, and as you can see we get mugged by an Alpha there. Not a lot I can do about that. And like I say, because I didn't have a strategy, we've got a bit of a problem, because you know, some people will know, you know, they're just going to do, well, we're getting a bit of a run now, the two Alphas touching each other. I've been forced to the outside, nowhere else to go, very risky on the outside here, so I'm trying to be wary. Both Alphas collide and take each other out, and that slows the McGann down, so we've been gifted a fourth place there, and that just proves how sometimes you hear me say, you know, we're unlucky in racing, and that was purely luck. The fact that both Alphas spun and we didn't hit them was pure luck. You know, we could have hit them and been in with that. But yeah, we were very lucky there. So we're currently P4. We've skipped to lap 5. Nothing really happened. Couldn't catch position 3. I can't even see him. But as we come across here, you can see P1 has pitted and P2 has pitted, so they're in the pits now. One was on mediums, one was on softs, so they've obviously decided to do 5 laps on each tyre. So they've pitted dead in the middle of the race. I didn't have a clue where to pit, so we're currently in P2, but obviously we haven't stopped yet. We have to use the medium tyre. As you can see, our front soft tyres are half warm, and the rears are probably just over a third warm. But I was just going to go until my lap times were bad. If you can see, they're very consistent. We've done a 152.2, 152.1, and a 152.5. Don't forget, we're in the wrong car. You know, this isn't the cars I use here. So while my lap times were consistent, I thought I'll stay on the softs and change to the mediums at the very last moment. We've skipped on to lap 8 now. Again, we just did a 152.6, as you can see. So again, still in the 52s, albeit a bit later. We're currently in P1, but that is only due to the fact of the last guy pitting. So at this point, it's time we're going to have to stop. You can see the tyre wear is quite significant. So we're going to have to stop on this lap and switch to the mediums, which are obviously going to be the slower tyre. So we're going to finish the race on the slower tyre. So we're going to come in for our pit stop now, and we need to see where we'll filter out. So in we come into the pits. Don't think we need fuel. No need for fuel. We've got 3 quarters of tank. So just wait for the car to come in. Quickly slap a set of mediums on, and we'll be back out. Car's taking forever to turn up. Here she blows. So they quickly change them and we'll get out. So we'll see where we filter out. Okay, so first place has gone by, second place has gone by. We're currently third, are we? Yes. And we're currently third. I think fourth place is just going to squeeze by. There he goes in the Aston Martin. So we're currently in fourth after the pit stop. So quite pleased with that. We were P8 I think when we started, so we made 4 places up. Be nice for a podium. Let's see if we can do anything with this Aston Martin. Obviously by pitting on lap 8 we have got the freshest possible tyres on. The only problem is they're the mediums, so anyone that started on the mediums are now going to be on the soft, and obviously we don't know what other people are on. So this Aston Martin could be on soft tyres, we don't know. The only thing is, if he is on soft tyres, he's obviously done potentially 3 laps, 4 laps on them, whereas we are on fresh mediums. So we'll just see how we can go. We've got to be careful, try and catch him in, get into the slipstream, which it looks like we're just about to do, which will bring us up to him. I don't think we're going to get first and second because I think they're gone, but we may get third place, which would be lovely from P8. So let's see, we're currently on lap 9. So where are we? We're on the top of the track there. So we've got one more turn to do, really. Well, our class is one more turn. This one coming up very sharp, 90 degree, and then we're on the back straight, and then that'll be the last lap. So let's see. He's gone very deep there in the Aston. That's brilliant. Look at that, how much we've closed up. We're definitely in slipstream now, and we're right on his bumper, which is fantastic going in the straight. So this is looking very good for a podium here. Yes, we've got such a run on it. We're going to dive to the outside there, almost hitting him, and it's a drag race down to the line. Right, we're now on the final lap, so lap 10. You can see he just crept forward on the left there. Aston Martin must have slightly more power, or it's the tyres. Anyway, we're going to be careful. We're going to try and stick as close as we can to him, and see if an opportunity presents itself. If he gets a bad drive again on that last turn, obviously we might get a nip it across the line in third. That's the only thing in these dailies, you don't know what the other people's tyres are on, unless you can catch it in the pit stop. Obviously that's really hard to do when you're racing, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. So we've got about half a lap left, I suppose. We did get a good drive there, which is unfortunate because he's pulled away a little. But I still think we can catch that back up in the braking zones. A sharp 90 degree there. I think we just saw first and second go around the corner, so in actual fact they weren't that far ahead. Got a little bit deep there, it's getting used to the medium tyres. So third has scampered off a little, and I think this is now where sort of frustration comes in, that we've just dropped the ball there. In this, on the terrible line here, and we've completely messed it up, hit the barrier, it's half spun us and half not, and then of course we T-boned the barrier. So what we were talking about earlier, where you have a lucky race, has turned into a nightmare. So we've had to put it into reverse, and reverse up there. We've lost a few positions, we're down in 6. So frustrating when we've had a good race like this. We didn't really have any mistakes, we've done quite well. And just to throw it away on the corner before the last. You see we've got an Alpha right on our back behind us. Obviously I just had to make sure I didn't make any mistakes here and to keep it floored. I just prayed that he didn't get enough slipstream to get past to the line. Let's hope we hold the P6. Yes we do. So P6, made 2 up. Obviously we could have been potentially third, so it is a bit frustrating. But it was a good daily, he did enjoy it, I didn't get punted off by anyone, so there was some good racing in the room. And yeah, obviously we weren't in the best car either, so yeah, absolutely enjoyed it, and it was really good. Anyway, hit the like if you liked it, and I'm sure we'll see you in another one at some point. Thanks for watching as always.